All right, let's determine the battle type. Both Adam and I will roll a dice, and then the lower roll, the higher roll will be it. So 3 and a 1. So this is going to be an important mission for us, in that it is an invasion mission. So we'll come back with the next step after we read over what the invasion does. Okay, the invasion is going to let me attack any one of the border regions that Adam has, and if I had controlled an area, I could have attacked off of there as well, but I do not at this point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack the border hills, I mean the dark hills, and then roll a dice to see what the scenario is going to be. It is a 1. That is a pitched battle, my friend. That means we're just playing for points this game. So we'll come back with the armies after this. Here are the forces of Pembroke for tonight's game and the invasion of the enemy kingdom. As we're going to start out here in front with Prince Gabriel. He is, of course, a human prince. He has the heroic ability of turn the line. 30 points for that, and that's after a successful activation roll. His unit can immediately make a free maneuver. Behind them, we have the human spellcaster Piper on the right, level 2. She's been given Sunblind and Fireball. While over on the left, we have Arwen, an elf spellcaster. She has True Flight and True Sight to help out the archers. We have the Prince's Own, that's 14 human warriors. And then we have the Dark Horse Scouts back there, that's 6 mounted rangers. And then over on the left, we have the 2nd Bows and the 2nd Company of Pembroke Spears. And then this would be 1st Bows over here and 1st Company of Pembroke Spears. All together, 1,488 points, ready to take on Adam and his forces. We welcome Adam back to the channel for campaign game number 2. Adam, your forces from Vorgath. Let's go through them.
Yes, I've got Beast Lord Vederick, along with his Beastmen line breakers. Got Champion Teja with his Goblin or Beastling Spearmen, which are Goblin Spearmen. Warhounds, which count as wolves. Beastling Archers, Goblin Archers. Then we have Champion Osun with Beastmen Warriors. And then Champion Buddha with Beastmen Warriors. And then a Beastling Shaman, that counts as a Goblin Shaman.
All right, so just under 1,500 points, ready to take on the forces of Pembroke in this exciting game.
No, I like takeoff.
Never! Forces are deployed, but before we cover that, let's go over the board. We have a couple of crop fields here, which are going to be difficult terrain and also provide cover for units in them, along with some buildings. Those are obviously impassable obstacles. The ruin impassable also, right, Adam?
Yes.
And then a couple of bunches of trees and woods, also difficult terrain and difficult for cavalry. Moving in there, cavalry, and then we have some more woods down here. So that is going to be it, along with those hedges. You want to go over your deployment first, my friend?
I have my archers on the flank, along with my Beastling Spearmen. Shaman is in the center. Then on this side, I have the warriors on this side, along with the line breakers, and then wolves in the trees.
Okay, let's start on my right flank. We have the unit of archers supporting the Company of Spears there, and then we have Prince Gabriel and the Prince's Own right there in the center. Being flanked on the left by a unit of spears, and that is Arwen, my elf mage, behind those spearmen. Over on the left, we have one unit of archers out here alone and unafraid, except supported by Piper. And then the Dark Horse Scouts over here on the left. I think that is going to cover it. We are ready to go into turn 1. This is going to be, I'm going to double check, I think it's an 8-turn game. And whoever destroys the most points wins. And if I win, I will obviously be able to take the Dark Hills from Adam and occupy them. If Adam wins, he doesn't get anything out of this except maybe a boost next time. So good luck to you, my friend.
Good luck.
Let's have a great one. All right, turn 1, rolling for initiative. 5 and a 7 on this side, a 10 and a 3 for Adam. That's going to be you, my friend.
First, I'm going to activate the Shaman, which... Oh, wait. I got it.
Oh, yep. You do have a captain there. The problems with the magic continue for Adam.
Yep.
So one action, simple action, no spells for him.
That's it.
Okay. In response to that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shift. No, she's not. I'm going to start over here on my left with the Dark Harsh Scouts. Activating on a 5. I've rolled a 5 and a 3. That is just enough. They have an 8-inch movement. And so what they are going to do is they're going to go ahead and move forward 8 inches. And then they are going to wheel in with the front right being my pivot point. Just like so. And so that is both their activations. Now my friend Chris is here. Everyone remember Chris?
Hey guys.
Chris, make yourself useful and grab me my tokens so we can figure out who's activated, if you would please, sir.
It shall be done, my lord.
Thank you. All right, so back to you, Adam.
Okay. I'm going to...
Getting some new dice. You didn't like what happened?
No.
Oh,
My
he's got his own tokens. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Should be in that red container in the upper left-hand
I'm
corner.
going to activate the archers.
Okay.
And... Give me 1 second. I need to remember what the bow range is. 20 inches?
It is 20 inches.
Okay.
You want a second to take some measurements?
Yeah, let me take some measurements. And
Okay. All right,
All right.
then all set.
I'm going to activate them. And... Yay, I activated.
Okay, you sure did.
I'm going to wheel slightly. And then just make my way a little bit forward.
All right, we're going to throw some magic over here on my side, and it's going to be Piper here, need to activate on a 5. She's got a 5 and a 4. We're just making our activations. As a level 2 spellcaster, she's going to be casting Fireball at this unit right here. So, see if she makes it on a 7 and 9, that will be enough. And they have no shields, correct?
Correct.
So let's go ahead and throw 3 dice at them. A 10, a 9, and a 7. That is a great roll.
So there's 3 of them.
Yeah, and that's going to force a morale check. Now, it is a shooting attack, and you're surely within 6 inches there.
Yeah.
So it's going to be the -2 to your normal.
So 6, and I need 8s.
There you go, 9, 10, 10.
Yep.
Starts making some progress there. Excellent. And that's going to be it for Piper. She's going to choose not to do a second action.
Alright, I am going to
Thank you, Chris.
You are well.
activate the wolves. And they activate.
Adam has leadership just strung out through his army in the form of captains and princes.
So-
And
They have an
Everything
8-inch
else.
move, -2 for the woods.
half it. It halves it.
I thought it was -2.
Nope. You go half speed.
Okay.
But if you move twice, you'll be able to go
Right, so that would be
12,
at least
so
6.
total 6. Getting a move on the flank. Alright, we're going to stick to our left as you maneuver on your right. The archers are going to try to go on a 5 and 6. They do manage to go. And so what they're going to do is go up 6 inches. Leave it a little tough for Piper. But if we can check range from there, Adam, to your guys there.
Archers.
Yep. A little over 20.
Yep.
All right, they're going to stay where they're at, though, for right now, and be done. So we go back over to you.
I'm going to activate my spearmen.
Mm-hmm.
And not do anything.
Well, you can at least move forward if you want to.
Yeah.
And then at least they are fast. But, man, morale already starting to hit the Beastlings over on Adam's side. All right. In reaction to that, Piper is going to turn. So she's facing the cavalry over there. But we're going to activate this unit first. And it's got 3 dice because I'm with range captain. And no problems there. And they're going to double move 9 inches. Being aggressive, we are the attackers here. We need to destroy some points on the other side to win the battle. So that's a double move for those spearmen as we go back to you.
And then I will activate my center here. And activates. So they will do a me a second.
Yeah. Adam has confirmed his speed is a 5.
So
That guy's dead. So move forward in a slight pivot there.
he just got knocked over. He gets back up.
Let's go here with Piper. She is going to activate on a 3 because she's an elf, so no problems there with a 9, a 3, and a 2. She's going to attempt to cast Truth Light on this unit here. 2 and needing a 7, a 9 and a 7, so they are now ensorcered. Instead of being shoot 2, they are now shoot 3. So we'll get a nice little sorcery token out for them with Chris's help.
Yeah.
That's going to be, after that, she's just going to go ahead and turn to face forward again for her second action.
Their shots have fire on them now.
Woo! Nice.
Okay, I'm going to activate this unit.
Okay.
Actually, give me 1 second.
Yep.
Or the Beast Lord.
Change of plans is Adam's going to go ahead with the Beast Lord over on his left.
And they activate.
He is king.
So 5. Rotate.
Okay, we're going to go over to my right to these spearmen, who are within 6 inches of Gabriel. 6, a 1, and a 6, no issues there. Is what they're going to do is they're going to move forward at least 6 inches. Let's see where that puts them. That's going to put them right there, and I think I like that. So I'm going to go ahead and move them forward. Back them up a little bit. And then after that, what we're going to do is a little wheel action. Just like that. Just in case those wolves want to get froggy with me. So.
Okay. Then I'm going to activate these warriors.
Okay.
And they activate.
So no problems from the Beastmen, except for the Shaman, of course.
Use a Beastling.
Oh, he is a Beastling. That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah, it's all the Beastlings that are being a little problematic today.
So I'm going to rotate and then move forward.
All right. So let's go with these archers over here, rolling 3 dice. A 4, a 1, and a 3. So that's just going to be a single action here, a simple action. Nobody really in range or anything, so they're just going to move up 6 inches. So they're going to be in a position to shoot the next turn, hopefully. And that's going to be it for them. Are you out of activations over there, sir?
Yes, I am out of activations.
Let's go to Prince Gabriel and his merry band. 5, a 9, and a 1. No issues there. Now they are warriors, so they have heavy armor, so they can only move 5. And I'm going to keep open my options here, moving them behind this house no farther. As that's going to be it for turn 1. Is Pembroke's looking pretty strong, having take off 3 goblins, and I like my line so far with these guys over on the left trying to flank these beastlings. Adam, any comments about your situation right now?
No, they just need to wake up and start doing something.
It is early in the morning, so we will go ahead and roll for initiative real quick. As I have rolled a 2 and a 3, and you have rolled a 4 and a 6. That's going to be you again. We'll go ahead and reset the board and come back for turn 2.
Gonna try Shaman again. This time I only get 2.
Needing a 6 or better here. A 2 and a 4.
I got 6.
This is comical. If it wasn't so tragic.
Alright. Your turn.
Not moving or anything.
I'm sorry, let me
That's
move.
okay. Yeah. Boy, what do I want to do here? In reaction to your shaman moving, I'm just going to go ahead and pivot Arwen there. We're going to go ahead and try to activate Arwen on 3s. She has rolled a 2 and a 1. I feel your pain, brother. It is real. Not being able to do much. She's just going to move forward about 5 inches.
Okay.
To
In
right
reaction,
there.
I'm going to pivot.
Elves! Okay, you can only pivot during if you haven't activated yet this turn.
Oh.
As a unit of 1. So. Is you now, sir?
Before they die, I'm going to activate them.
885.
Yep.
Nothing but good news there.
So I'm going to move forward. And I'll have to shoot at those archers.
Okay. So you are a shoot 1 at this point, right?
Yes.
I am a defense 9, no shields, so 5 dice.
5 dice, and I need
8s.
8.
There's 1, so there goes a rank bonus as the guy who is not wearing a hat on this sunny day will go down. Now I do have to make a morale check here.
Yes.
Morale is going to be a 5. A 4 and a 3, they are shaken. That is unfortunate news for these archers. But that's something that's going Adam's way. All right, so we're going to go over here, see if we activate on a 5. That's a 6 and a 1. They will activate. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot here to there first. And now we are a shoot 2 at this point, thanks to Arwen's spell. Versus your armor of a, I'm going to guess it's a 9, but we're going to double check that to see.
9.
Okay. So 9 minus 3, I need 6s here. As I've gotten 1 as well. Now, we'll force a morale check with a morale of 6 for you. He is fine. After that, we're going to go ahead and move forward 8 inches. And that's going to be it for the mounted rangers.
Okay. I will activate these
Okay.
warriors. And they activate.
9 and a 7 there, no issues.
Yep.
You really see the importance of having commanders in the Orc and Goblin list or Beastmen Beastling list here.
Yeah, especially when you activate on 6.
Yep.
Which, you know, even if you don't have commanders, that's still a 75% chance. But, you know, you want to increase those odds whenever you can. Very, very interesting. We're going to go here and see if we can't shake off this shaken token. With a 9 and a 2, they can. Now, they only get 1 action here. And what they're going to do is they're going to shoot from here to these guys. Now, it's at a -1 because it's as if they've already moved. And their shoot is at 2. So it becomes a 1 versus your 9. So I'm looking for 8s here. As I got 1 there as well. Almost got that bit into that first rank, which is going to be a problem for morale, but haven't yet. So it's still a morale 6 for you, buddy. And you will be shaken. You want me to get you a shaken token?
Yes, please.
There we go. Okay, since they recovered this turn from their shaken stats, they only get that 1 action, and they are done. And I think in response... nope, she's good. All right.
Can you respond to your own?
You can, yeah. You
So
sure
you can
can.
just move at any...
You can change your facing at any time, as
Okay.
long as you haven't activated yet.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to activate them. And they get it.
A 9, a 6, and a 1, no issues there.
Alright.
Ha 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 ha. Okay, so I am gonna really don't know what to do with you, girl. I really don't. So let's not worry about you yet. And let's go ahead. That's That's a lot of combat power starting to get over towards my archers. I would like to turn them with this, but then I do worry a little bit about all that combat power. But he's already moved some of that. Let's go ahead with these spearmen in the center. Next to Prince Gabriel, a 9, a 10, and an 8. That's not going to be an issue there. I think what I'm going to do, that would be a 4-inch move right there. Let's go with that. Hey, Chris, you know what we need? Movement trays. And then we're going to pivot them in this way. A little disconcerting, but we'll see who wins the initiative next time. So it'll be within 9 inches. That would be a charge range for them. All right, so your turn, sir.
My turn?
Mm-hmm.
I will... activate them.
Okay.
They activate.
A 9, a 6, and a 3. No issues there.
All right.
Making the wheel backwards. Chris, I thought the plan was for you to tisk, tisk, tisk at everything Adam did as part of a psychological operation.
Tisk, tisk, Adam. Oh, no, I was supposed to do it quiet.
Let's go with Piper. She's going to activate on a 5, a 7, and a 2. She will activate, and she's going to move forward 6 inches. And then using her fire over ability, let's try to cast Fireball again.
Let's not.
But it's so much fun. Going off on a 7, 8,
2 dice.
Oh, thank you. Going off on a 7, a 6, and a 6 will not do it. All right, so
Fireball's 9.
no, Fireball is a 7.
Thunderbolt is 8.
Oh, okay. I just really failed last time.
Well, you haven't activated with yours yet.
No,
That's your
last game.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
The last game
Gotcha.
where my mage didn't do anything, which is
Cast
something
Mud
like
one time. One time.
Oh, okay.
So Adam has 2 units left. He has his wolves, and he has his big unit of beastmen with his
Beastmen.
prince in there.
So
Let's see if they activate first.
they do.
with a 9. Yeah. All right. So that looks like a little longer than 9, huh? Okay, that's good news. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with my prince's unit, and he's just going to hold fast. See what develops here. So we'll let you go with your wolves.
Man, that sucks.
What's up? The people want to know.
Nah, I need more activations.
Yeah, it is a tricky part of this game. You get the rank bonuses, but it gives you less activation. So
Actually, choosing warriors over soldiers is what did mine.
Mm.
So
It really is just the wolves at this point, though, right?
yeah, but I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with it.
Okay, we can take a break if you need.
Nah. They activate? Actually, let me double check. I haven't
Double check
checked
on the 6. Yeah, that's a good
Right, I
question.
think there are 6, but I...
We'll come back. We have confirmed that they are 6 in activation.
Alright.
And they got 8-inch moves, so they can move pretty quickly there. That's kind of what we've been waiting for on this side, is we can now go with these bowmen. For a 9 and a 3, that will be good. Using their fire over skill, we're going to go ahead and shoot at those wolves. Might as well check out what their defense is. I'm going to be a shoot 3. Which is...
They are 9.
Ooh.
Or no, sorry, 8. So,
8.
yeah.
Okay, so I need 5s here, with 10s doing double damage. I got 3 there, with a 5, a 7, and a 6. So that's going to do it for these archers, as they're not going to take a second move. As I'm feeling pretty good about the right flank now as well. Everything coming up Pembroke, and the last thing I got is my spearmen. As Adam takes his morale, they do chat pass. Needing a 10, I think, there. As a 9. As I'm going to pass with my spearmen there. So it's going to be the end of turn 2. As we got a strong right flank here for Pembroke. The center is a little bit shaky as they're being surrounded by beastmen through this maze in the center. And the left flank, it is archers facing some little beastlings there that have been taking a hit but still doing all right. With some archers back here. Everyone in good order on this side, though. All right, so let's take a quick roll for initiative on turn 3.
Yep.
A 4-2.
7-1.
It will be you. That will be important as we'll reset the board and come back for turn 3. With that important win of initiative, Adam, you have first activation here. Where would you like to start?
I'm going to start with these guys.
Okay.
And my captain.
Okay.
I'm going to try to command them and the archers.
Okay, so the first thing you gotta do is make their activation roll.
Which I make it.
Okay, so now you can try to activate the archers.
So. And they make it.
Even with the -1, they sure do.
Yep.
And so now you can choose which order you go in here.
Okay. So they will shoot at them.
Okay.
So I need a... What's your defense?
Their defense is a good question. It says on my sheet they are a defense 10 because they're mounted.
So I need 9s.
You are also shooting as disordered, and you...
So I need 10s.
Yes.
Because I'm not below my first rank. I'm at it, so...
Right. Even if you were below it, you would still be a shoot 1. So 10s is what you need.
Nope.
Okay.
But that cleared that.
That does clear that.
I shouldn't have done that.
What do you want to do?
I forgot that I could only do one action. I was going to move them forward.
Okay. Do you want to move them forward?
If you don't mind.
I don't mind.
So.
You didn't manage to kill anybody, so...
Right.
Okay, and now you can go with your Capitan's unit.
So.
So you're going to pivot off of this guy, I assume? Or are you wheeling?
I was going to pivot off of them.
Okay, you're wheeling.
Okay.
Complicated maneuvers here. Oh, the goblins are showing their backs to us. This feels like a trap.
Actually, wait a minute.
Yep. Want to talk about?
Yeah, I got a question.
Sure.
Okay, we are going to do a complicated remote.
Geometry.
So they are going to wheel to here and then move forward 3 inches to contact.
Yep.
Because we are counting the stairs as difficult terrain for the unit.
Yep. So no issues here. You will activate my unit. We're going to go ahead and use our shields because by golly, we've got them. You have a captain there, so no champion dice for you. You're going to be rolling 4. But you do have charge. I do have brace, so I'm going to negate your charge. So your fight 1 becomes a fight 3 versus my armor 9. So you're going to need 6s here, sir.
6s?
Mm-hmm.
Because just trying to...
Sure.
Yeah, they're fight 1, so...
Looks like 2. That's a pretty good roll. I'm going to take from this side. Now I am going to be fight 2, and I had a 3 rank bonus. That's going to be 5 versus your defense of a 9, I believe, right?
Yes.
So I need 4s here. With anything 9 or above being a double damage. Oh, that's a great roll. So that's going to be yes, because it's more than 5 over what they need.
What's your?
So they are fight 2, and then they get 3 rank bonus. So it goes up to a fight 5.
I didn't count my rank bonus.
I did. So you had a 1 plus 2 for a 3.
Okay.
Minus my defense of a 9. So you needed 6s there.
Okay.
And I have a fight 2 plus 3 for a total of 5 versus your defense of a 9. So I needed 4s.
So 6.
Yes, indeed. So my morale, because I do have at least 2 full ranks, is going to be needing a 6 here. So I rolled a 10 and 2, so I am fine.
I need 10. Nope.
Okay, we're going to push you back 6 inches at that point.
Okay.
All right. Spearmen holding strong, as the men of Pembroke do. Now, with both of these units activated on my left, Adam's right, what I'm going to do is kind of leave this flank alone for right now. As we'll get you a disorder token for those guys.
I got one.
Okay. And I think where my concern has to be is over here on my right. So I'm going to start with these archers over here. Try to take out the rest of those wolves. A 1, a 4, and a 6. That will be able to activate them. They're going to go ahead and fire over at the wolves again. With their defense of 9, my shoot of 2 plus 1 is a 3. Sorry, defense of 8. So I need 5s here. So I've gotten a 6, a 5, and that's going to do it. Just enough for that unit. Don't have to worry about cascading morale at that point, because that's only if a unit breaks. And they're going to stay exactly where they're at right now. And wait for these beastmen to finally make melee, and that's when it's going to hurt. So over to you, sir.
Alright. I'm going to try to activate the shaman.
Okay. He does not want to activate. Now, is it 2 dice or 3 dice?
No, it's 2 because I don't have
Okay.
anything within range.
Okay.
So I've... You will move out of the way.
Okay. Let's see. Now I need to see kind of what he does over here on my right. So I think what I will do is go ahead and activate these horses over here, or ponies as Chris calls them. Need a 5. I got a 5 and a 2. We're going to go ahead and fire into this unit at a shoot 3 versus your defense of 8, 9. So I need 6s. So I got a 10 and a 9. So that's going to take 2 of them.
And they need 7s. Which they're disordered, so I need another disorder token.
Okay. There we are. And I think we got to press our advantage over here, so we're going to move them forward 8 inches. Which will get me into contact with you. And then scoot on over there. So my fight is not good. It is a 1. But I get 5 dice. And your defense is a 9. So I need 8s here. I got 1 8.
Okay.
You're going to be at a fight 0 because you're disordered at this point.
Right. Well, I'm already at fight 0.
So you need 10s.
Nope.
Okay. So you've lost 1. Means your morale's going to be an 8 here, sir.
And I at least passed that morale.
Okay, let's go ahead and push you back 6 inches. That'll be it for these archers here. I'm going to need them to go, I think. Okay. All right. So Adam's got some beastmen and beastmen left.
I'll activate these guys.
We got a 4, a 1, and a 9. So we'll make it with a 9.
Oh, wait. Sorry, I gotta roll that again. I'm not in range of a leader.
A 7 and a 10.
Yep. So, just full on move.
All right, we're going to go over here to Piper. Activates on a 5. We got a 3 and a 9. She's going to cast Fireball again on 2 dice this time, trying to take out the rest of those archers. Goes off on a 7. That's a 10 and an 8. And with your armor of... I'm going to get 1 there, so that might be 2 with a 6.
Yeah, it's 2.
Okay, it's 2. All right, so that's what those archers need to do. After that, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and move up just about... I'm sorry, it wasn't the archers who went. It's Piper. Piper is going to be done at that point. Things are looking desperate for the Beastmen, but they were looking desperate for the Beastmen's allies on the river crossing mission, which Adam almost pulled out at the end.
Well, activate these guys.
Okay. They won't be able to charge this turn, obviously, but...
Right.
A 3, a 7, and a 5. Got that.
Charge.
I don't much like the looks of that.
All right.
Let's go ahead with Prince Gabriel, who's playing it safe so far. A 4, a 9, and a 4. All they're going to do is pivot this direction. Actually, that's a wheel. And they're going to hold up right there and say they are fine. And then based off their maneuver, I will go ahead and reface Piper. Arwen, this way. So that's it for Gabriel and his units of the Prince's Guard. Prince's own.
And I'm going to activate them because they're my only unit left. And five inches, and then what do I get a bonus if I'm up against the?
You do.
So up against.
Okay, let's go ahead with my spearman over here, rolling 3 dice because of Gabriel. A 3, a 5, and a 4. The 5's going to do it. And all they're going to do is wheel off of this guy here. And we're going to move forward just a little bit just to make sure. Actually, I think if we move sideways, that will have the same effect. So moving them sideways about 3 inches in order to chip block for Gabriel and his boys there. Yeah, that's what we want to do. All right, and they are done. So that is all of your activations.
Yep.
Let's. I did not take Fireball with you, did I, girl? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead with Arwen here. 2 dice, needing a 3. She does activate this time. She's just gonna twist some more and cast True Flight on this unit, needing a 7. A 10 and a 10. So we have some more flaming arrows as Chris likes. For this unit right here is Pembroke's magic going off just fine. That's how we like to do it. That's going to leave me with these archers right here. Activating on a 5, that's a 3 and a 10. Let's go ahead and move them up 6 inches. And then we're going to go ahead and fire into those beastmen there. Now my shoot is a 1. Those are, what kind of beastmen are those? Warriors?
Warriors. So they are
Armor more.
yeah 10, I believe.
And they do have shields, so you'll probably want to shield with them.
Oh yeah.
Makes sense to me.
Defense 10.
Okay, so I'm going to need 9s here, actually 10s, because, well, no. So I'm shoot 2, I move, which makes me shoot 1 versus your 10. So I do need 9s. As I've gotten 6, 7, 8, and 8. So that's going to be it for that.
Good rolls, just no knights.
Yep, save those for later. That's going to be it for turn number 3. Is let's roll off for initiative and then reset the board. Have I gotten a 1 and a 3?
Ooh.
8 and a 3.
Well, you're at least making your initiative roll, so you got
Yeah.
that going for you. All right, so we will come back after we reset the board. We're back for turn 4, and Adam has once again won the initiative for the 4th turn in a row, but that seems to happen a lot in Oathmark when I watch other battle reports.
I'm going to activate my Prince,
Okay.
Beast Lord,
Yep.
and we're going to activate 2 units.
Yeah, start with the Beast Lord first.
Right.
As long as he activates, then you can try to activate the second. He does.
activates?
Does.
Yeah.
Very good.
And then the Beastman
Also activate.
also activates. So I will.
I don't know if the order really matters.
Right, it really doesn't matter. So
So we have measured off camera. With the inch to go up and the inch to come down, Adam is within charge range of the
Right.
spearmen here.
so
He comes first.
Take you with you.
all right.
All right. So
Combat.
we'll be using our brace and our shields here. So you're going to get 4 dice. Now, you do get champion dice on this one.
Right. So my line breakers have a fight of 4
Uh-huh.
Ooh,
with charge, but you're going to brace that down. So
That's
4.
even better than your dwarves.
that's better than my dwarves. Yeah. Fight of 4 and then
2 ranks for a 6
6.
6.
versus my defensive of 9. So you need,
you need
3s.
Threes. Oh gosh.
And 8s or higher will do double.
Double.
And then champion dice will do more as well.
Well, at least there are no doubles, but you hit with a grand total of 4.
Now, you do have wild charge. After I roll my dice, you can determine whether or not you want to re-roll a dice.
Right.
So I am fight 2 plus 3 for 5 versus your defensive at 10, correct?
Yes.
So I need 5s here. As I've gotten 2 10s and a 6, so that's going to be 5 right there. So do you want a wild charge and we would each re-roll a dice? I think mathematically it would make a lot of sense.
Yes.
Okay.
I guess I'll
Yeah.
want to keep my.
So that's another hit for you, and I need a 5 here, and I get it. So I'll end up doing 6, and you will end up doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very bloody combat on both sides. My morale has gone from a 5 to a 10 to a 9 because I still have 2 full ranks. I will fail that, and so I will be shaken. Yours starts at a 6, so
10.
it's going to be a 10.
And I'm.
You will fail that. I think what we're going to do, let's push you back. Just 1 inch will be fine. So we both fail morale, correct?
Yes.
All right. And we are both activated there, so round 1 to the Spearmen of Pembrokeshire.
But it is still Adam's turn.
It is. So he has this other charge coming in on my flank,
Yep.
and on this one, I cannot use my shields.
And do they have charge?
They do have charge, but I still get my brace,
Even on a side flank attack?
even on a side flank
Oh,
attack.
that's weird. You can't shield, but you can still brace.
Right.
You keep them at arm's distance with that spear.
Okay.
So let's
Alright.
let's figure this out real quick.
Alright.
These guys are warriors,
So fight 3.
and plus 2 ranks is going to be a 5 versus my guys of a 4 or 9. So
Yeah.
you're going to need 4s here, right?
Right.
Okay. Is that an actual champion here?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, that's
So-
a double.
So.
So you're doing 5 so far.
Yep.
Now, it is a flank attack, so I'm going to have to reference here. You might have gotten a +1 for this as well.
Yeah, that was a 4.
Or,
You bumped your dices.
Oh. Okay. So it was a 4.
alright, we'll be right back as I find my sheet. Okay, Adam does have a +1 because he is hitting my flank, so he has ended up doing 6 points of damage to the spearmen. Now, on my side here, I only have 3 full ranks, and I don't get any rank bonus. So it's a 2 to your 10, so I'm needing 8s here. As I got 1. So you're going to win that combat, and I lose 6 here.
I lost 1.
You did. Got him with a spear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that means I'm going to need a 10 on my morale, or be shaken. I do not get that, so they will be shaken. And you get to decide what you want these guys to do. You also have to take morale, of course. But your morale is going to be a 6.
Good.
Well, yeah. Pass it. I will just push you back an inch.
Okay. It goes straight back towards me. Yep. All right. And I need a shaking token for these guys. So one fight goes Adam's way, one fight does not go Adam's way. Take him where you can get him. That's going to leave me, and at this point, I think what we want to do is go ahead and activate these guys right here. And they will go ahead and activate on 3 dice. A 3, an 8, and a 6. They will go ahead and activate. Now, I'm going to have to move them up in order to get my fire over bonus. So they're just going to push up like this. And then go ahead and shoot at these guys who have the defensive 10. No shields. So their shoot is normally 3, plus 1 is 4, minus 1 is 3. So I'm going to need 7s here. As I've gotten 2. And so that's going to be a -1 to your morale, plus another -1 because they're already shaken. So you're going to need 8s here.
It was a shooting attack. He needs +1.
And they're gone.
It would be a +1, so I factored that in.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't get the other +1. All right, so those guys are done. As we'll take a quick break. All right, so with the Beastmen and their general wiped out, Adam has the next activation.
I'm going to activate... Actually, no, it's your activation.
No, first.
No, I did my archers.
And first
okay.
you see if they... Oh, that's after the battle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then my shaman.
He's
Fail
not going to
it,
activate.
fail it.
7-9, he's there. Woo!
Oh, Adam wins! Adam wins!
He is going to cast...
I think we know who the next general is going to be for the Beastmen.
He is going to cast... Smoke.
Smoke on the water.
And I need 6 for smoke.
I think you're correct. 5 and 5.
Should cast Fleetfoot.
Yeah.
But
he did something!
yeah,
Adam wins!
No, he didn't do anything.
He did half a thing.
Yeah.
He started to do a thing.
He tried to do something.
Right.
So we've been talking off camera. Adam, would you like to concede at this point, sir?
Yes, I'm going to concede.
It's been a little bit of frustrating experience for Adam, not so for the forces of Pembroke. As always, we'll come back and talk about it in the wrap-up. But that's the second campaign game down. We do get to do one fun thing on camera, sir. Since your general died, you need to roll a 10-sided dice.
I'll do
And
See how
higher
dead he
the better
really
for
is.
you. A
7.
7.
Okay.
It's a flesh wound. He cares not. So if you deign to bring him back the next campaign battle, you are allowed to.
He survives just so he could execute him.
He will also come back with 10 experience points. So
Yep.
over on my side, Gabriel has earned himself 30 experience points as he survived the battle, participated in the battle, and remains at the end. His army is won. So we'll come back with the wrap-up. Good game, brother. I know it's a bit frustrating
game.
for you, but
Yep.
a day rolling dice beats a day not rolling dice anymore.
Right.
So we'll come back. Whoa, boy! You're back here on the War Corgi YouTube channel where we just had our second campaign game of Oathmark. And I'm just going to start off by saying there's some big changes in the game with the release of the new supplement called Oathbreakers. So both Adam and I are going to be redoing our kingdoms, and Chris sat down and did his kingdom tonight.
I did.
What's it called? Gilly Two Shield.
No. That's just one guy. This is a kingdom, all right? So this is the Mithril Alliance, all right? I know. I thought it sounds kind of cheesy, but whatever. That's what I'm doing. So I get to come up with this whole cool backstory. It's going to be dwarves and goblins. Dwarves beat the goblins. Goblins surrendered. There's an alliance now, but there's more dwarves than goblins because I mean that's what happens when you win a war, and so like that's why there's.
It's an alliance when they're your slaves.
I mean, like slaves over time.
All right, we talked before this. We're not bringing any real-world
I
controversial issues
realized
to the
it
War
was
Corgi
not
YouTube
supposed
channel.
to head there, but I realized it was, and then I didn't know how to get out of it. So
excited that Chris has got his kingdom together. We are
Yes.
anxiously awaiting models in the mail. I got 2 units of skeletons. Chris, you got a unit of goblin wolf riders,
got a lot of stuff.
and then 2 more units of dwarves.
Yes.
So that's more shields. If
Right?
nothing else.
Heck yeah.
And as you can see, these are my new beastmen that I got that I'm using the orcs and goblins rules.
Yeah.
And the reason why we're getting all this stuff is because this game is a lot of fun. And even though I know it was a frustrating game for you tonight, we talked about the core mechanics. We're still in love with those, and I think it's a great game.
Mm-hmm. I tried building more of an elitish, hard-hitting orc and goblin list, and their activation just really doesn't allow for you getting the more elite, heavy-hitting ones. You need numbers. Numbers is pretty much the key for them.
I could agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you managed to get your unit of elite line breakers in, and unfortunately, that's when my rolls just went off the charts.
Right.
Took them down. So
it's like you have one job, and then like it doesn't pan out because of crazy rolls.
That's an
There's loaded dice.
I think you've been in that scenario a lot of times.
Once or twice. One of the things that we're working through with this game right now is everything is new to us, all of us. So, some of the things that we're talking about is tactical patience, because at the end of, we were midway through turn 4, and both armies have clashed and kind of bounced off each other, and the game was almost over. We still had 4.5 more turns to play. Another thing I've talked about is the proper phasing of units, and having some chaff in there to kind of take the brunt of the attack, and then by the time you whittle down that 20-man unit of spears to maybe 14, so they're not getting that huge bonus to their fight score, then the elite units, especially for me, heavy cavalry, can survive those. But if they charge in on turn 3 and you're hitting a full unit of spears, sometimes that heavy cavalry is a bad 250-point investment. So these are all lessons that I'm just saying we're learning right now.
Yeah, and having enough artillery and range to try to help force that issue so someone can't just sit back and wait for most of the game.
Yeah. Yeah, so these are all things. One of the things that we discussed before recording was a big part of your plan, Adam, was your shaman casting some support spells.
Yes.
And he failed the first 3, but one of the things I suggested was maybe after he fails the first one, you just hold your lines, because the game is long enough that you can actually do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and as far as orcs and goblins, you have to, I with your range threat was enough of a threat that I couldn't hold back too long, because once I start taking casualties and stuff like that, with the leadership of orcs and goblins, it's really easy to just lose from shooting attacks.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right. And you got form a new mage school in the Kingdom of Vorgath, because both your human spellcaster and now your goblin spellcaster,
I mean,
they don't know how to cast spells. I don't know what kind of academic program you got there, but it is not good.
Yeah, is R1 available for lessons?
Well, she is going to be, actually, because the Grand Duchy of Pembroke was originally envisioned to be an elf-human alliance.
Okay.
Much cooler than like a dwarf-goblin alliance, but whatever.
It is not.
But with the undead coming out, instead of getting elf models, I got undead models. So, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, we're both reworking our kingdoms, and that's going to be some bony guys taking the place of the elves.
And all kinds of cool things that just give you abilities in a game.
The new lands you're talking about?
Yeah.
And the new heroic traits.
We both play with heroic traits.
Neither one of us used it.
Right. I thought about using it on the last turn, but I figured I needed to do it the other way. But yeah,
I was holding off on mine because I initially misread it and thought you could only use it once per campaign, but it turns out you can use it once per game. So just kidding. I didn't need the free maneuver, is what it came down to.
Yeah.
You want to talk a little bit about the game then?
I enjoy the game. The only thing my only critique is, as I was saying, for me, elite units really don't feel as elite. As you saw, the line breakers went in, they bounced. Bad. But I've seen it in several games where more elite units can bounce, and the dice, because you're only talking about such few dice, some elite units just feel like it's really swingy.
Yeah, we're still getting used to all the stats. Right?
Yeah.
So getting +1 on defense, how critical is that? Well, you're losing less. You might be losing a few less guys, which might make a few morale tests a little easier. But at the same time, you're not getting as many models, so you're not as tanky, kind of as these larger units. So we're just, watching your game and playing our games, we're still. I think the learning curve to this game is kind of high. Like, it's really simple and fun.
Oh, yeah.
But, I mean, I think until we figure this game out, there's just going to be a lot of one-sided slugfests.
Yeah.
Until we figure out why what we're bringing is not working.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And you know, when I see stuff like that, like when you played with the Vorgath, all it does is make me want to play with Vorgath.
Right.
They're in my new kingdom. by the way.
Vorgaths are terrible. Throw them away. Never use them. No one could ever be good with Vorgaths.
He says after he played with them one time and threw them away. I don't understand why these don't work when I run them straight at the enemy.
There's nowhere to go.
You
It's
know,
a principle.
on the Pembroke side, I've been working hard on the modeling. As you saw, of the three of us, I'm the only one with a fully painted army, or even painted army. Although you have base coat at yours and you have base coat at yours, you're making good progress.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I'm the superior hobbyist here.
Oh.
Okay.
And I've been having fun putting them together. And the units that I've gone with, you didn't see Ghost Company tonight because I wanted to try the Warriors out with the extra
They were
armor.
scared to fight me again.
Yeah.
There's
Because last time they just ran away.
So I'm pretty excited to announce that we're probably the most popular Oathmark channel right now.
Heck yeah.
Although there's some good ones out there, so make sure you check them out.
Yes.
But there's a theory online that Prince Gabriel is actually scared to fight because very seldomly when he is on the field does he actually get involved in combat.
That is true.
He's kind of a young kid. He commands. That's what he does.
Mm-hmm.
But you didn't get to see what the Warriors could do, but I saw what Prince Gabriel could do, and that was keep the lines in order. Been a big fan of archers and their solid units, and the light cavalry in the form of mounted archers.
Yeah.
I'm just having a ball with.
Yeah.
I want to bring out the heavy cavalry again, but the light cavalry, just between the ability to shoot and then to charge into combat, some combinations there make them pretty scary. So.
Yeah. But they haven't really gone up against my cavalry.
No. As a matter of fact, when I saw you post your list on the Discord, join our Discord, and by our Discord, I mean the Oathmark Discord.
Yeah.
I just assumed there was going to be some goblins on there, and so I was looking for some light cavalry action on some light cavalry action.
Yeah, I wasn't able to get them together in time.
Yeah, no worries. The wolves left a little bit to be desired.
Numbers is the key for orcs and goblins.
Yeah.
And those kind of light units.
Numbers and phasing. I think they kind of got out there. My archers had to shoot them, and shoot them they did.
Even then, it's just so hard to say because cascading panic is a part of this game.
Yeah.
So, again, we've been discussing this and still
Yeah.
trying to figure out where that sweet spot is in stacking your units tall and stacking your units wide. You know,
Yeah.
because the game definitely seems to punish either one in different ways.
And by wide, you mean more activations, but less deep.
Right,
Yeah.
which means you're more likely to lose a unit, which means you're more likely to have everyone else freak out because the unit was lost near them.
But having a big activation advantage at the end of that game that you saw today certainly helped me out, and it was really what put the last arrow in the chest of your unit before they ran away.
Right, because we had the same. You had one activation to begin with, but your extra activation was.
Sorry. Not laughing at you, I just imagined a stupid scenario.
Oh well,
Yeah.
that probably fits us perfectly.
Yeah.
Any one of our games.
Right. So the lighter units, they're going to fail, and that's going to just, even though I had some pretty beefy units, I had some small ones, and when they went out real quick, that's what gave you even more of an activation advantage.
Yeah. And it helped me out. I was able to be patient on my right and push on the left and wait for things to happen. So, again, back to your point, do you go deep in your units or do you go with more units? It's one of those things that we're figuring out.
Yeah, definitely.
Anyways, I think that's going to wrap it up for tonight. I had a ball.
I enjoyed the game. I had issues with my army.
Well, we're here to learn.
Yeah.
But the Duchy of Pembroke was victorious. We have managed to occupy the Dark Hills of Vorgath, which means I don't get to use his Wolf Riders next game, but his Wolf Riders, if they do come, will be at -1 activation, which you already love.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll see how that works out. So thanks for sticking with us. Look forward to more Oathmark action. Make sure you subscribe and like the channel. And also check out our videos on the Paint All the Minis channel. We put stuff up there as well. We love making content for this game. Did I tell you Joseph A. McCullough, he was the guy who made this game? It's now my friend on Facebook.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
makes me cool.
Yeah. But I know you. That makes
I
me
hope-
cool too, right?
I hope
So
he's
we're
over
cool by
in-
association.
Right, yeah. There we go.
Not only do you know me, you're on YouTube
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now. So say hi to Joseph A. McCullough.
Hi, Joseph.
He's probably
Hello.
sleeping right now. It's England.
He doesn't
after
watch
all.
these.
We'll find out.
Okay,
Yeah.
if that is, we need dwarven cavalry and we need chariots for everyone.
See, he writes the rules, but okay, yeah, you're talking to the right guy.
Right,
Yeah.
because he writes the rules. We,
I want to ask him why he made dwarves evil in this game.
Wait, what?
Gilly Two Shields. That's not an evil name. I don't know.
No, that's a super awesome. Like, bad guys don't use shields.
But they did. They used to.
They were
All right,
used
guys.
to.
It's been a blast. Hopefully you've enjoyed this, and stay tuned for more Oathmark Campaign. Bye bye.
See ya.